Yo, this is the way we introduced the spot the first time, so let me let you know where you at. We at chapter 1. We kind of broke in a little bit to kind of give you guys a little insight on what's the new things happening with Cyphers, man. Everybody asked me like, yo, what's new? What you guys doing? How can we get involved in this and that, right? But we just kind of needed to take a break, take a step back, really work on ourselves a little bit, help us grow a little bit, chill with the family a little bit. You feel me? So I think we're ready. We've been putting it out there that 2016 is going to be that year that we come back and really bring it together to give new life to this. You feel me? This is the way I introduced Cyphers way back when we started it, right out front. And it's only right that we come back here and give you this video so you can see that we have to go back to kind of go forward. And we dealt with a lot of things within our own organization to try to get together and get the true vision of what we're trying to do when we go forward. If I'm not making sense, it's going to make sense in the future. Trust that. So what I'm saying is I've held this down for many years with the help of many people along the way, and I've had an amazing time. I've learned a lot about myself. I learned a lot about the community. I learned a lot about where I want to be personally in hip hop and in life in general. I'm reaching a stage in my own personal life that I'm ready to move forward and contribute to the culture in another way. And I think a lot of it has been holding me back, like, yo, well, this can't go forward, or this can't continue with me going where the places that I want to go. And you will see in the future what I mean. But I really had to bring these cats together because I really see them grow mentally, and their vision has came together with what this whole circle of things is kind of coming to life. What are the words that I want to say? I want to say that I have to step away and let the youth kind of take charge now because they ready. I just been peeping them for the last year or so, like, where are they at and what are they gonna do with this if I do hand it to them? And today I can say that I'm okay with things because I feel like they the ones. They talk to me, they grow, they ask me, and they drain me of everything that I have. And now I'm to the point where they're at. I realize that the knowledge I have today, they have at 20 years old. And so that's helped me to come to the conclusion that when you see Cyphers from now on, it's not going to be me. It's going to be these new leaders doing their thing, taking it upon themselves, because I truly feel that hip-hop to get to the point that we need to get to, it's got to be in the youth's hands. And I'm going to give them all the resources and the tools that they need and the backup that they need, but I'm not going to tell them what to do. It's got to naturally come out of them. And there's going to be mistakes along the way because I made mistakes, but I'm ready for that growth because hip-hop needs that growth. I hope those of you that are not in Arizona or Tucson or Phoenix or Flagstaff or Yuma, I hope that those of you that are tuning in from wherever you at in the world, focus on a little bit on what we're doing here, and maybe you can take this in as a blueprint or as inspiration to go do something in your community, because we're gonna need you as an alliance in the future. Right now it's the growing process of this, and in the future we want to connect with you all and grow a bigger alliance, a bigger union between everybody in every state, so we can go to these corporations and tell them what we want. We can't just be a few. We gotta be a lot of people that unite to go tell them what we want. There's been a lot of revolutions in the world, and imagine if we had our own. And that's where we at with things here in Phoenix, Arizona. And so with that being said, I mean, these guys got some projects they want to tell you about, and I'm gonna step aside just physically and mentally and let y'all know these are the new leaders. And when you see Cyphers, this is what you're gonna be seeing. Go ahead, let them know, fellas.
Yo, what's good?
What's good?
What's good? We got we got Profin, we got G-Funk over here. Yeah, all repping Cyphers, you know. Since the beginning, this this place is represented more than just our crew or just my dad's family or just Furious Styles, because House was a big part of this too. It's represented a whole lot more than that. It brought everybody together in one vicinity, and we had this place lit. This building just lit up with so much energy, so much raw energy. And what we're trying to do is we're trying to bring that back, harness it, and give it to the people though. Expose the public to this. Because I feel like we've been so closed off for so long. And I keep telling my brothers and sisters that this year's the year of unity. This year's really the year where everybody's gonna see that we really need to come together to make a stronger team, you know? By joining together, we make each other stronger because we each have our individual unique skills that others don't have, you know? And by putting those together, it connects the puzzle pieces and it just makes one beautiful mural, yeah? And one of the projects that we're working on right now is First Fridays, which is actually this upcoming Friday, this week. So this is gonna be our first one of the year, February. And then from here on out, we're gonna rock every First Fridays till this year's over, and hopefully past that. Because me and my pops with Break Street, we've been doing this since we were, since I was like 16, 15. So this has been going on for a good 5, 6, 7 years now. And we're just trying to bring it back to the people, put it in the streets, and have it free. Yes, free. You don't have to pay anything to come vibe with us. We just want to invite y'all out to come out, have a good time, vibe, get down, talk to us, maybe get your stuff exposed to other people. If you have some art that you want to expose, you can hit us up and we'll let you perform, we'll let you put your art out, whatever it is. You know, this is for the people right here. For the people to come see what we're about, what hip hop is about, what the culture is about, yeah? And that's our main goal with this. You got anything else you want to say about this?
Man, I mean, step up real quick. So what's good with y'all? A lot of people recognize my opening, so I do it for y'all right now. So
Get it!
yo, keep game. Watch. What's good with y'all? It's your boy Javi in the place to be. What's good with y'all?
Hey.
You know, just so what's up?
Got it.
Check it out, peep game. So you know, jumping off what Ozzy says, you know, CYPHERS a Center for the Urban Arts, known in the past, has done a lot for me. I learned a lot. You know, I would never imagine myself 3 years, 4 years from now being the person who I am today. You know, I've grown a lot as a person, and I met a lot of people that really inspired me. You know, first and foremost, man, you know, shout out to these people right here. You know, we've had our ups and downs. You know, we've argued, we've bickered, we've got another point where we don't even want to see each other no more. But
I love my brothers.
But, you know, I got to be straight up with you. These people, man, are what made me. I took something from every single person I met in this building. Whether I talk to them today or if I'll never talk to them again. Every single person I've ever met here, you know, I don't care if we're enemies, whatever. I took something from you. I took something from them. Why? Because CYPHERS, you know, this platform that Scooby and House created helped me become who I want to be. And I just want to share that with other people. People that have never heard about hip-hop culture, have never heard about, you know, dance in general. I've never felt the experience of knowing how it feels like to uplift somebody else, to battle, to just express yourself, just to have fun, get down. And, you know, like Ozzy said, you know, we're gonna get down with the First Fridays. We're gonna have, you know, once a month a hip hop cultural block party. You know, we're gonna get everybody from every walks of life.
I want to say, imagine that, taking it back to the streets where people already at. That's how hip hop started, right? Like music, people, crowds, vibing, and let it be what it's gonna be. It's gonna naturally breed beautiful things. You feel me? The 4 elements of hip hop out there.
Full circle. That's why we called it that. Full circle, because we're bringing back the old school. Well, when my pops goes out and he explains the history of hip hop to these kids, he pretty much explains it as people were just playing music outside, and other people felt the vibe and they came around and wanted to join in. And that's literally what we're doing for y'all with this full circle movement. We're trying to bring that raw energy from the streets of Phoenix, yeah? In the center of the city, right there in downtown. We're trying to bring everybody together so we can all just vibe and build off of each other. And hopefully that'll bring us all, we'll all rise to the top that way. And also what I wanted to say too is don't ever take a free experience for granted. Because I've been wanting to say this, I wanted to post this, but I'll just say it on this video because my pops, think about this. My pops has never charged anybody for a jam ever, unless he was trying to pay rent for Cyphers. That for this building right here. That's the only time he ever charged money, or at the party pits when he did the boombox. Those two occasions were the only time he's ever charged money for jams. Other than that, it's all free. It's free for everybody, just like how it's supposed to be. All this stuff, vibing, is free. And it's gonna come full circle. That pure, real love, that real vibe is gonna come back to the forefront. Yeah, that energy. And for all my spiritual people out there, because I know there's a whole lot of you, take the flower of life. I was explaining this to my brothers, is kind of tripped me out just a little bit, is the flower of life is composed of nothing but circles that make this flower, and supposedly it's the basic form of all life, and it's made of circles. A cipher is a circle, so ciphers, more than one, that's life, and that's this building, that's us right here.
It's hip hop.
It's hip hop.
It's hip hop.
It's us. We cipher, yeah, circles, and if our circles come together, it's gonna build one beautiful life.
So come through, like for real, like you know, have fun.
Yeah.
Like
bug out.
Let's battle. Let's battle. If you know there's some unsettled business, you know, come battle. You know,
Yeah.
let it out there. At the end of the day, we're still gonna have fun. You know.
At the end of the day, it's all love, no matter what.
It's all love.
It's
and
all
you know,
love.
it's all it is.
Let me say this. The purpose of putting out this video is just to give people an insight, man. I know a lot of people want to know, yo, what's the next step? What is really going on? Like, there's a lot going on with y'all, man. Like, you know, this and that. But I mean, just take it for what it is. For right now, you know, we had to downsize. It is what it is. I took everything out of me to get our own building. It didn't work out. I can't possibly fund it out of my own pocket, so I gotta go find how we can do this again. Right now, the beautiful Phoenix Center for the Arts totally backs us and gives us a place where we can vibe out. Totally thankful for that.
Yeah.
So for now, that's where we at. And in the future, if we get another building, then we do that. But for now, we don't need a building to vibe out. We taking it to the streets where we usually go and have some good times and vibe out. And I believe that's where some of the rawest energy kind of came from. So if you love that, if you love hip hop, and I'm not just talking about dance, we the DJs and the graph artists are going to be there, you know what I mean? And MCs and open mics and all that. So bring yourself and get involved, and that's what's going to create such a big energy that we're looking for, you know?
Come vibe. We're providing the canvas. We're providing the canvas. You guys are the art.
Y'all just gotta bring
You just
the
apply
energy.
yourself.
gotta
You bring
the
yourself.
paint, right?
Yep. You
Put it
bring
on.
yourself because you the art.
So if you got any more info, or if you want any more info, my fault, hit us up. You know, message us, come through.
Yep.
You know, we're you know, if you want a session, you want to just have a talk one-on-one,
Kick
that's
it,
not the
yeah.
camera, whatever, just hit us up.
You already know what it
You know,
is.
let's build, let's create. You
All
know?
about troubles. Go ahead, troubles.
Also, March 3rd, you know what I mean? This is going to be one of the biggest events for me. You know, I've done my fest before. You know, big shout out to Do-Rock, my mentor.
Yeah.
You know, so yeah, March 3rd, we're going to be doing that battle. You know, hope everybody comes through and, you know,
Paint Phoenix Week.
Paint Phoenix Weekend, man. That's going to be a blast. You know, we decided to come out with the
And
battle.
it's First Friday, full circle.
So, you know, just come out and, you know, show you love. That's all
Just-
it is.
Just think about it, man. With these new youth taking leadership, it's going to be a beautiful thing, and I'm excited for them. I hope y'all excited for them. I hope those tuning in from other states get involved with your youth, man. Empower them. That's what it's all about. Empower them. Be there to support them. And it doesn't always have to be us elders. It could be them, because that's going to bring the rawest form of hip-hop. Here we are, man, at chapter 1. We signing off because we got to go do some things, get started on this thing. We love y'all, man. We see you out at Full Circle.
Yeah.
Peace.
One. Peace.